Hey YouTube, it's John here from Stupid Robot Fighting League. Welcome to part 2 of the build with Ben from Team Panic. And so we've built the body, we've wired it up, and now we're going to do the decoration. Quite a long video, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, then hang around and enjoy. But I tried to sort of group them into, so you can see my hand there. So that's sort of like mouths or noses. And sort of that group there, sort of like eyes. This could be big mouths if you want a big mouth. And all this down the bottom here is what I've been moving towards recently is body armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because and actually it actually turns out quite cool because when you're fighting, yeah, it sort of it looks a little bit like, you know, some form of body armor anyway. So these are stacks of the same thing. Yeah, but
yeah, I've got some ideas, but I want to start with the eyes.
yeah. Oh yes, yes. Favorite part.
Yeah. So I personally am quite fond of putting googly eyes on all of my combat robots.
I know.
I want to kind of emulate some googly eyes.
Right. So you want a white background with a black pupil then?
So what I'm actually thinking is doing a round black piece at the back and then something white with a hole in it over top of that, if that makes sense. So you kind of get like a black edging, a white of the eyeball, and then the hole in the white thing becomes the pupil because you see the black through it. I know, sorry.
Oh, big mouth, sorry, yes. So this thing here.
That guy there, yeah. So if we stick that on a black, like a circular black thing, you'll get a black pupil out of that little hole in it.
Yeah, okay. So.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Move it down, yes.
All right, so we'll put that, oh, hang on, which side do you want that on?
Yeah, let's go the other side from that.
Yeah, okay. Rightio, and we'll get the other eye lined up and then I'll start gluing.
So yeah, the round section that's underneath the foot there.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yep.
That's obviously a little bit bigger, I guess.
Huge, yes. Enormous, yes, but you know.
Beautiful. Let's do that.
Good.
So then we need something black just to cover that kind of middle section. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, so I'll just give you a close shot of what we're doing with so far.
Yes.
Like that. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, yeah, with the hot glue set up, yeah, it's a pretty mucky affair. Oh, there we go. That's now. Whereabouts do you want the pupil? The rotation.
Yeah, let's go about there. That'll do.
At the top?
Actually, no, let's go towards the middle, I reckon.
Towards the middle, like that?
And slightly down a little bit. It's kind of like 45 degrees down. Yeah, about there. That'll do.
Okay, cool. Yep. We'll go there. All right.
Yeah, I was thinking you could do some, like, you know, 2-hour workshops or something where you bring in junk and get kids and maybe parents to glue robots together or something. And
so there you go. We're all glued up. Look at
that. Oh, that is great. We definitely need a big, like, type mouth on it. I'm liking the kind of downturn you've got in that piece in your hands.
Yeah. So you could go for a long version of that or a short version.
Yeah, I like the little cutout in there. Can you see the little like cutout? That looks very mouthy. I think if we put something behind that just to kind of accentuate the like mouth of that. Yeah. See, that's great. It kind of just needs to be like just that little half circle mouth type thing, if you see what I mean. Like it's kind of poking out a little at the bottom and a little bit at the top there. And if you can just kind of trim it just into that bit, I think that would be beautiful.
That's a bit flatter, this bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that.
Okay, so I'll get my I tell you what, if you ever want a good pair of scissors, Victorinox. Wow, these things eat through everything. Yeah, and but they're scary.
And I mean, also, you know, not going to be surprised at all if just all of these face parts come flying off in the first hits.
They can, then they do. Just a stitch showing. I don't think you'll notice it there.
Yeah. No, that's cool. It's, you know, it's enough that you can see what it is.
Yep. That's for our hair.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's caught my attention ever since I've kind of jumped into the coal. So I reckon we have to use some of that.
Yep.
And I kind of like the idea of a mohawk, just like a couple of strands straight back through the middle. I reckon.
Okay, so we'll work out what length you want first. So.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not doing a mohawk. We're doing antenna. So
Okay.
we actually only need one more of those red pieces. And if you just give it a slightly opposing curve, so see how that one is kind of pointed towards you.
Yeah.
If you go the other way over top of the other eye, that's going to be brilliant.
Cool. The other thing is that it does need angry eyebrows, of course. I don't know if I've given you the angry eyebrow lecture.
No, you have not.
Okay. So with Stupid Robot Fighting League, it's not a stupid robot until it gets its angry eyebrows.
Well, my first thought for eyebrows was the blue rubber pieces you said were off a pool cleaner or something.
Oh yes.
Showed for hair earlier.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
Is your antenna? Antenna.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's blue stuff here. What would you like to do with those?
So probably just snip a couple of strips off of those to make the angry eyebrows, I reckon.
Sure, no problem. So like there.
Yep. Get some bushy eyebrows going.
Right on. I think schools get them in like 1 kg bags, and I need to start buying them like that.
Yeah, that would help out a lot.
Yeah, because you can pay like $18 for a pack of 12.
Yes.
Is that acceptable?
Oh, that's more than acceptable.
Yeah, is it? What's the correct terminology? Antennae or antenna? And because it's the plural. An antenna is one.
Yeah.
And antennae is two. Is that right?
I thought and antennae, one of those somewhere in there. So you've got some, I'm assuming, slot car corners or like train corners, the orange pieces.
Yep, slot car. Yep.
Those we're going to do some like shoulder pads out of those, I reckon.
Okay. Do you have any heroes, like, you know, combat robotics heroes, someone you want to be when you grow up, you know, even though they might be younger than you?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is I have like, it kind of fluctuates on the day, because some days I'm building very effective combat robots, and so I idolize those people that build very effectively and strategize effectively. So people like Paul Ventimiglia, who has won the last 3 battle bots, and Ray Billings, who like they have hyper optimized machines that are just beautiful to behold in them working and performing and doing things. And so some days those guys are my idols, but then other days I idolize the people who do this for the fun of it. So there was a team in 2018, 2016, one of those, Battle Royale with Cheese, who built a giant hamburger combat robot. And I love that thing.
Yeah, it was so dysfunctional and
but it was a blast. It was just, it's such an interesting robot to like see in the real world and just watch it do things. Like it's hilarious. I love it. maybe shoulder pads on just the open side, and then the square shoulder will leave as is, I reckon. So yeah.
Okay, so just one like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. From the kind of pile in the corner there was also next to those pieces there was some black trays which look like CD trays, maybe.
Yep, that's exactly what they are.
So there's also the top of a boat, and then there's a blue pegboard piece. All of those are interesting. I don't know what I want to do with them yet, but they are interesting.
We can play. I don't know if you remember these, but this is from an old Talus vacuum cleaner. They used to be they're sort of, I don't know, round and made of aluminium, and
Okay.
and they're quite nostalgic, these things. So yeah, that's the top of it.
Right. So if we can throw that over top of the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I like that.
Okay.
There's a little like mid guard.
Yep.
Some kind.
Yep. Okay, so we'll stick that on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, we could also turn that up the other way too, if it's easy to glue in.
Oh, it's fine this way.
Then the final thing was that over there, next to where the tugboat was, there were kind of rectangular grey pieces.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're literally right next to the tugboat again now. And there seems to be two of those.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I'm kind of thinking like shirt jacket style, so kind of like over top of the middle on either side, if that makes sense. Kind of like, yeah, like a suit jacket just down the edges. If we can wrangle that somehow.
Like,
yeah, so I might have to cut them down so they. Yeah.
Okay. So would you cut them like here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay. And then just keep those interesting shapes and glue them in.
Okay. But I'm just grateful I'm a really skilled engineer to be able to sort all that out with hot glue stuff. Yeah, my gifting to the world is ugly and crooked. If you want something ugly and crooked, then just let me know, and I can really excel at that. So.
Fire hat.
Yes.
Or fireman's helmet.
Yep.
Getting some spikes going, but I saw that there's a Kinder Surprise egg there, so maybe we can crack the Kinder Surprise egg and do like round spikes.
Okay, I think I've only got one of those, but that'll give us 2 spikes.
Yep, and then we can find something else that's smallish and roundish and glue that down as well, or actually spike shaped.
Right. Okay, so we've got 2 bits so far. Were you thinking of putting them like around the front there?
I was thinking over the middle of the dome, kind of like spike mohawk down the.
All right, yeah, okay. No, I like that.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something of similar shape, there's a silver thing here.
Yeah, cool.
Let's
whack that on as well.
Okay, I might as well start gluing them. Oh, this is when I start telling you what will probably break first out of your choices, because we're not going back and changing them. But probably one of the weakest things that you've chosen is actually that actually I think lost Denmark a fight on ESPN. So yeah, so that
right.
It's probably, out of everything, it's probably your worst choice. I'd say maybe second worst choice would be the speaker on the shoulder, and everything else. Oh, and actually, yeah, the helmet. The helmet is going to. This is not going to last at all. It's particularly as a weapon. It would have done well as armor. But yeah, I usually do. Everyone loses. You've already lost in Stupid Robot Fun League when you start. The thing is, you start wailing on someone else's stupid robot with a helmet that smashes to pieces. That's fantastic for the videos, So,
yeah. I mean, I was kind of I was thinking about that a little bit because I figured the skate is going to be quite sturdy.
Oh, that thing, yeah, that's probably one of your best choices there. Is the
So I think then either the piece of track that's there, or is that a Vita battery charger down by the helmet there?
yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah. I think I. How big is that in comparison?
Oh, that's a good size there.
That is a good size. Let's do that. Let's put that in there.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so the poor people that design their robots and stuff like that, they always have to remember that they're at the mercy of my poor workmanship. And yeah.
Hey, at least everyone's at the mercy of your poor workmanship. It keeps the field flat and level. I think I want to put a piece of yellow on the chest. So there's something up the top of the table that looks like a scoop, and then there's also something way on the far side of the table that has stickers on it that's yellow, kind of in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, so, actually, that scoop, basically, if you just, like, center that scoop up, what do you reckon of that? I think that looks good.
You're the boss.
I think that's it. I think that's what it needs. Just that little bit of flash of color up the top there.
Nice. Sort of, it really spells Transformers to me.
Yes. Yeah, I can see that. We just need some exposed wheels somewhere as well. Somewhere we can expect wheels, like right on an elbow or something.
Oh yeah, we can do that. There's
actually, yeah, let's do that.
There's a few wheels over in the corner there. It's probably there's one big one here, and then there's one with a bit of a hubcap in it. So.
I think let's take the hubcap one and stick it on the yellow. Actually no, right in front of you, right there, on the yellow piece. Yeah, probably a little closer to the joint if you can.
Which way though?
Yeah, bottom joint. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, it must be difficult because they keep killing off, Optimus Prime, and then he keeps coming back to life and stuff. So.
Mhm. Yeah. I think he's on par with like Goku for number of deaths and rebirths.
Yeah. But so anyway,
it's looking good.
So we'll do the old flyover. Okay, so we'll zoom in on the head. Look at that. That's up, man.
I love that.
He doesn't look happy with those eyebrows, eh? He just looks.
So good.
And the green mouth was a good choice. Look at that. That just sticks out again. Oh, I like you.
Yeah. That mouth, I love that mouth shape. That's works so well.
So tomorrow he goes up on the fence for his
cool.
And I'll send those through to you. I'll put them up.
I'm so keen for that.
But anyway, well done, you sir.
Oh, it's looking good.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep. So does he have a name yet?
Well, I had a couple in mind that I did send through to you, but I think I've changed my mind. I think we're going to go Pain Diode.
Pain Diode, nice. That I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The angry face with the unhappy scowl. It has to be that. I think.
Yeah. So Pain Diode. Yes, It's like the catchphrase sort of sounds like one way to pain.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Pain only goes one way. Pain goes out, pain does not come back in. That's it.
One way to pain. Nice. Oh, very good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. This has been so much fun.
Sorry?
This has been so much fun. Thank you. This
cool.
has been great.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
See you.
Hey, thanks so much for sticking around to the end of the video, and please remember to like, comment, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe and you'll be notified when you have the next video available to you.